Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge Save with Siena. Vincenzo Di Luigi is now a Serie B player. He's only played 6 times in the league for us and has played another 4 times in other competitions, so I haven't really been thrown him in the deep end. But this guy has been developing so well, and I think we might have found our replacement, or maybe our new left back when he actually gets to the role properly, because he's also 2.5 stars on that side too. So for me, Di Luigi is definitely the future for the left back situation, considering he can play on both sides, and considering that we've got MacLeod playing on the right hand side, who's also almost fully back. So after fracturing his lower leg 2 months ago, he's almost back, and I am very excited because he's good at his job, he's good at his role, and given that he is also an inverted winger on attack with his best role, and look at how good he can be, and at the age of 18, he's got a lot to give, and I think he's only a matter of time before he becomes a Serie A player. So, if there are a few games since we last met, shall we talk about them? The first game we had was a 1-0 victory against Juventus. Yes, that's right, Juventus. We beat them. Calandra's penalty was enough for the win. Despite the fact that twice as many shots as we didn't see a single one of their highlights. After 24 attempts, we've finally beaten Juventus, and quite frankly, that is all I need to know. It only took us 24 times to do it, but we finally have a win. And we kept a clean sheet against them in 2 consecutive games too. In fact, I don't think we actually had kept a clean sheet against them before these last 2 matches, so suddenly we can keep Juventus out, and it's wonderful. It really is. I don't know what it was about this game that they didn't do well in, so I'll take it 100%. If that win was amazing, this was even more so. We hosted Inter Milan the next game and won 3-0. Remember when I said this month was going to be a month I was terrified about? Yeah, Vitina gave us the lead inside 30 minutes. And the fact we've beaten Inter Milan 3-0 after we scored a second in the 50-minute game, Mangoni with the finish, just gives me a lot of confidence, gives me hope that maybe, just maybe, we can beat the big teams now. Vitina actually gets injured here, as does their player, and then JLAB just continues forward and scores. So both our players got injured. A bot decided in the 90th minute to go ahead and score, and 3-0. We had 7 shots to their 14, and we still beat them 3-0. It was incredible. It really was. Then we took a Bologna and lost 2-0. So after the highs of beating Inter Milan and beating Juventus, we did badly here. I think, honestly, if Ishan had actually been aware of the situation behind him, he would have gone for that, I think. And then in the 71st minute of the game, 72nd minute of the game, we conceded again. A good 1-2 play. Christensen was scoring again. 2-0 Bologna. They honestly deserved this victory, and we were disappointing today. We really were disappointing. There's a few mistakes I was very disappointed about, and made me think this is not a good time for us. Then we lost 1-0 to bottom of the table Parma after Tricarico scored that effort from the edge to the area from a free kick. I was so angry with my team when I realised that we were 1, struggling for goals, and then 2, consider that out of nothing. Walter Tricarico, very good finish, but what were we doing? No idea. We made an absolute hash of this, and quite frankly, we deserved to lose. So, yeah, we should have won this game. This is a game I genuinely thought we could win, and yet we've been Inter Milan Juventus instead. What is up with this season, honestly? As things stand though, as a result of that defeat, we are now in 10th place with 41 points, just 2 points clear of Roma, 3 points clear of Torino. So we're safe, effectively, because we've got 41 points, we should be safe. But, this is a big but as well, we're only 6 points away from Champions League football, and 7 points away from Bologna, who we just lost against too. So this is not over. We're only 13 points off Inter Milan, who have taken advantage of Juventus losing 3 times in the last 5 and only getting 1 win in the last 5. We've also got our next opponent in the Europa Conference League, and they're from Scotland. So we have got Aberdeen in this competition. Olympiacos have Swell Groningen in this as well. They have Lausanne Sports. Braga have Bayern Leverkusen, so that's a big game as far as I'm concerned. Real Ave have Osasuna. Manchester United have Galatasaray. So that, for me, is already a sign that, yeah, Man United are the favourites of this competition. Lille have Besiktas, and Dundee United has Sarajevo. And Dundee United have Sarajevo, so that's annoying to say the least that this is a thing. Also, the Thomas Tuchel Stadium, who owns it? Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, that's a thing. In the Europa League, because I want to go through all of these, Atalanta have Ajax, Everton have Rangers, Pacas de Ferreira have Reading, Schalke have West Brom, Atletico Madrid have Tottenham, Fiorentina have Real Betis, Man City have Feyenoord, Real Sociedad have Napoli. And unfortunately, I can't really do the same sort of thing for the Champions League, but I'll do this here now. Newcastle have just knocked out Bayern Munich, PSG have knocked out Valencia, Real Madrid have knocked out RB Leipzig, Dortmund and Benfica 1-0 right now. Stade Rennais have lost 6-3 to Inter Milan. Lyon have a 2-1 lead over Juventus. Hertha Berlin leading 3-1 against Liverpool. Barcelona lead 1-0 against Porto. So Hertha Berlin, they pulled it off. It's going to be incredible. Lyon beating Juventus, not great. Not great at all. Especially when you realise there's 3 French teams in the last 16. And there's a big reason I'm talking about this now. The coefficients is going to be an issue. So I was looking at the coefficients, and I was realising something very important I hadn't noticed before. We're only 3 points clear of France, and as things stand at the moment, we look set to finish behind France in the coefficients, which means we would lose a Champions League spot, and we might lose a spot in Europe altogether. That's not a good sign, because I don't want to lose a spot in European football, quite frankly, and the fact they've only got 6 spots as well is concerning. So if we lose a spot, that means there's less chance of us getting Europe, and for me, that is a big no-no. So we're going to go into Aberdeen, we're going to take them on, and we're going to make sure we get ourselves through to the next round, because we cannot afford to let ourselves be caught short here. If we do not do well, there's something that's gone very, very wrong indeed. Isaac Ashan also has been very bad lately, so I'm actually going to drop him for this game. For Di Luigi, despite the fact that Di Luigi is probably not as good in the side or in the role, so not ideal, but I feel like I have to do it. And the team has for the most part been the same that we've used in the past, outside of the few changes. Viatina is now good enough to be a Serie A player, a good one, as a striker and as a winger, so he is getting better and better. Hopefully he doesn't leave us like Musu has tried to in the past. And John Abbott, we know is already he's apparently a decent player now, but he was a good player at one point. He is wanted by Bari. So, let's see how we do against Aberdeen, and let's ensure we get through to the next round, shall we? We do have a game in between the matches against Aberdeen, which is against Calgary, but we'll do that then. Let's see how we get on in this game against Aberdeen, shall we? They have a throw, which is a little concerning, but we get the ball away, and we are going to get this back. Viatina keeps it somehow. Here's Calandra. Now, what can we do in this situation? Plays it across, finds John Abbott. We're keeping the ball. It's a 4-4-2 versus a 4-4-2, actually, which I've realised is actually a nice situation to be in. Viatina doesn't do well there. Lose that to Leighton. But we get the ball back, and here's Malpele, who has been really good for us. And it's a ball. That's not a great ball, is it? And Lawrence now. I'm actually concerned that we might lose Aberdeen. I never want to say that, but Clark is in. He's apparently the top goal scorer in this competition. He scores again. 34 goals! Good lord! I had no idea he had that many goals. They have a chance. Peters gives the ball away to Calusi. Surely we can... For goodness sake, we're losing the ball stupidly here. Come on, Peters on the ball now. Plays the ball again. We get the ball once more though. Viatina to John Abbott. Surely a chance for John Abbott. Oh, he's being denied. A paddle with the corner. In the middle has been headed away by Ross, and that is not a good sign. They've got a throw. I can easily change my formation if I ever want to, because I can literally just throw the 2 wingers further forward, and they've scored again. Can't believe we're losing 2-0 at Aberdeen though. I know I said I was shocked, I'll be concerned about it, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. We need a goal, and we need it very quickly, because if we don't perform in a competition I genuinely thought we could get to the quarterfinals in for the first time, we could be heading out very quickly indeed. We've lost 2-0 to Aberdeen. I think we can actually say we might be heading out of the Europa Conference League again in the second knockout round, which is very disappointing. I thought we could get further this time. But to lose to a Scottish team too? Good lord, I thought this would be better than what we've shown so far. Okay, so if we were to come from behind and do something out of this, we can see who we get in the quarterfinals, because I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to get through, but it'd be nice to have at least a target to aim for here, as we are going to be the home side here against... Oh! That has made me want to win this even more now, because that, I think, is a winnable encounter. I think we can win that game. I really do think we can win whoever we face in that group, out of those 2 teams. I really do. And in the semi-final, we have been the first team drawn. Galatasaray Mainos. Okay. Yeah, if we were to get any further, then I think the semi-final where we stopped because it's Man United. Don't see us getting through that somehow. Okay, so in the game we had between our encounters with Aberdeen, we won 2-0 against Calgary after MacLeod gets the opening goal there. Very good finish from close range. Carrera actually gets the assist for this. And then we go ahead and get a second after the defensive mix-up allows Calandra to get in, and he scores to make it 2 to get his 10th of the season, so he's been good for goals. Let's hope that we can keep this up and actually win against Aberdeen today because we need to win. And with the result, we're also up into 9th again, so we're ahead of Milan, who drew last time out. So after 3 defeats and a bounce, hopefully that's a change we can work on. We went for the 4-4-2 and then switched to a 4-2-3-1 halfway through. Hopefully we can keep that up. I think we know who we're facing if we do win somehow because, well, they're 3-0 up against Olympiacos somehow. So there you go. Man United are through as well, so more likely than not, we're going to face them as well. There's already one Scottish team in the quarterfinals. Let's stop a second from getting there, shall we? And Europa League, Reading are through. Schalke are beating West Brom. Everton have knocked out Rangers. Ajax have beaten Atalanta. So, that's not great. That's already one Italian team out. And in the Champions League, we have seen Juventus come from behind to beat Lyon. So, yay, that's good. Dortmund knocked out Benfica. Liverpool came from behind to get a 4-3 win against Hertha Berlin as well. And Inter definitely knocked out Stade Rennais, so that's good. Only one French team are through, 2 Italian teams are through. And they haven't got the quarterfinal draw yet, but we'll find out sooner rather than later. Either way, a good situation to be in. I've actually got Maione on the left because I will switch him to an inverted winger partway through the game. And I'm actually having the rest players because of fitness concerns. Again, Calandra also not fully fit, so we'll have to bring him on at half-time or something. Colucci also not fully fit, same with Novello, who actually started the last game. I'm hopeful that what we are doing will help us, but if it doesn't and we end up getting knocked out, then we get knocked out. It's not the end of the world for me. We've got a free kick. Alberto will take it. He starts today. His die now finale. We've never got past this stage before, and we're hoping to do it for the very first time. We need to come from behind, though, to get 2 goals. We need 3 goals to get through outright, and if they scored away goal, then we need 4 goals, and I'm not confident in my team to do that. They can do that. And they have a chance already to do something, and I am concerned because this is a team that has apparently got the top goal scorers in the competition too, which is very bizarre, and I realise that's the case for Aberdeen to be that holder. But Leighton into Trotta could try and do something. We're going to concede, aren't we? Lawrence is in, and Lawrence has scored. We are going to have to do this very, very early on. I did not want to be doing this, but we're going to have to go very, very attacking, and we are going to have to just go for it now. We need to get 4 goals just to get anything out of this. We've got to throw. We need 4 goals in 60 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen somehow, but miracles have happened in the past. Here's Finelli. Rossi keeps on going forward, finds Obot. Obot is just playing as a shadow striker, could do some damage, plays it to die. Viatina blocked, it looks like, and Mapali keeps it in. Needs something. Played it back to Rossi, who is finding Finelli. Rossi, he's offside, surely. Yeah, he's offside. What an idiot. They got a throw. And I am not... I'm just expecting the absolute worst now. We're already out of this, I think, at this point. And unless we somehow get a goal before half-time to give us a chance, we're going to be heading out of this competition. I want to win this as well. I knew we wouldn't be able to win because of Man United being in this, but I want to at least get to the quarterfinals. I'm not even going to do that the way this is going. And if they get a second, it really is game over, isn't it? But Bertie gets the ball. They're not doing well. They're just being so... They're rushing it. They're rushing it too much. Oh, what is happening to the team? I know that can be really good. It is over now. We're out. I don't think I want to talk about this anymore. And we're out. I had a feeling it was going to happen, but even so, this is frustrating to say the least. We just did not get going in any legs. What on earth are we doing? So I was going to do this game against Fiorentina, and I realized there's just one game left in the month, so I'm going to do it for the next video, and then have our youth intake come through there, because, well, practically there at this point, aren't we? Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video because I did not expect to be beaten 4-0 by Aberdeen overall with Siena, but okay. Turns out I have much to learn about Aberdeen's ways. The worst part is he's actually only a good player for this. He's only a decent Serie A player, yet we got destroyed by this team. What the actual hell? They're not even that good. That's the worst part about this. They're not even that good. I still got battered by them like I was nothing. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, and till next time, goodbye, and, well, good night.